Popsquat, go matcha. We're gonna listen to some 9TAILS. I was gonna say sewer person, but that's not right. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera because I'm looking at who sent this in. Brainy Shady, who's one of my patrons, sent this in along with a list of other 9TAILS stuff, which is what we've been listening to over the last week or so. And I skipped a couple days because we just did a whole album of sewer person, and now we're back to some 9TAILS. This song is called I Know, and it was produced by someone named Pilgrim, who I don't know at all. Came out in 2017. It is not on an album as far as I can see. It is labeled simply Rap on Genius, and there you go. Let's check this out. 3 minutes 48 seconds. 9TAILS with the song I Know.
I have overcome my nature only through meditation and long study of the way of the voice. No day goes by where I am not tempted to return to my inborn nature. What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort?
Okay, so it says on Genius that this is the Wise Speech of Trust by Parthenax. I have absolutely no idea what that is. Is it a fictional? Parthenax is a supporting character in, oh, okay, Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Really? A dragon who's the leader of the Greybeards. Interesting. I would not have known that. And I've actually played some Elder Scrolls, but maybe I didn't play that one? I don't know. I'll have to look into that, because I love the Elder Scrolls games. I've got some friends who work on the MMO version. I think it's an MMO, whatever the current version is that's online. Let's keep going.
I from down to 1%, I know. You expect a call from me, I know. We supposed to link before the snow. You wanted to go out before it's cold. I've been lost and I fucked up, I know. Getting sick of me and girl, it shows. You deserve it better, you should know. But I'm not putting shit before the flow. Someone hit my page and check me out. How you always notice when I don't. You've been getting jealous and it shows. Try and make your mark before I go. Foreign fucking bitches getting dough. Driving Lambo.
This is an interesting song because this feels... I don't know why I say this, but this feels very complete. It feels like... This doesn't feel like a song he kind of just threw together. It seems very compact and very solid. The beat is super great. The music itself is good. And I don't know why I say any of these things, because all of his music is really, really good. But this song has a slightly different feel to it for me from his stuff. Maybe it feels like more of a standalone song instead of something that's part of his rather difficult emotional journey through life. But I don't know for sure, which is funny because the song is called I Know. So I'm going to just let it keep playing. If you think I'm a complete idiot for having said all of that stuff, I completely understand, because I really don't know why those thoughts came into my head. I'm just sitting here thinking, wow, this sounds like... It sounds like a single. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like a single instead of a part of an album. And maybe that's what the difference is, because I noticed this is not actually on an album, or it doesn't say it's on an album anywhere. So let's keep going.
Guinea's getting dumb. Girl, you know I'm playing as a joke. How come you can never take a joke? 75% tinted. Salad bowls, it's not spinach. Got supernova, got purple cheese, got blueberry up in it. Crack open that dart. This batch switch pull hard. This weed smoke smelling fart. You can see the cherry in the dart. Yeah, smelling of the backyard. It's just me in the dirt. Just me in the yard. just me in the dark. iPhone down to 1%, I know. You expect a call from me, I know. We supposed to link before the snow. You wanted to go out before it's cold. I've been left and I fucked up, I know. Getting sick of me and girl, it shows. You deserve it better, you should know. But I'm not putting shit before the flow. I didn't mean to hurt you. Young woman with the greatest and the curfew. I should be more careful. You can't block emotions like I learned to. Hey, you can't face up pain when someone hurt you. You sad as fuck, you sure look like it. Get someone else, cause I've been biting. iPhone down to 1%, I know. You expect a call from me, I know. We supposed to link before the snow. You wanted to go out before it's cold. I've been lost and I fucked up, I know. Getting sick of me and girl, it shows. You deserve it better, you should know. But I'm not putting shit before the flow. My phone cracked as fuck, but shit, I'm broke. Life is life and that's just how it goes. Lately I don't like the way it flows. I'll change its direction, I suppose. Got a couple friends out on the ropes. They've been fucking up, that's how it goes. I've been selfish, I've been staying home. Someone gotta say it, I suppose. I guess I'm sorry, I guess I'm sorry, I'm so fucking selfish. I don't really mean to be like this at all.
It's interesting because I very much wonder if... So a lot of what he's talking about in this song seems to be about... he's giving himself a really hard time. He's giving himself a very hard time in this song. Basically saying things like... well, this is what makes me think that. He says, we supposed... iPhone down to 1%, I know. You expect a call from me, I know. We supposed to link up before the snow. So I'm wondering if he was talking to somebody and she was expecting to hear from him before winter, right? Like, let's do something before the weather turns. And he didn't do it. You wanted to go out before it's cold. I've been lofting. I don't know what that means. Staying at home, maybe? I fucked up, I know. Getting sick of me, a girl, it shows. So she's getting tired of him. Maybe when they talk on the phone, if they talked on the phone, she's like, whatever. You deserve it better, you should know, but I'm not putting shit before the flow. I don't really get that part. Maybe he's concentrating on his music instead of anything else in his life, and that's what he means by I'm not putting shit before the flow. But he says later on, and maybe it was that you deserve it better, you should know. I didn't mean to hurt you. Grown woman with Grey Goose and a curfew. I should be more careful. You can't block emotions like I learned to. You can't face the pain when someone hurt you. You sad as fuck. You should look like it. Get someone else, cause cause I've been biting. And what I wonder is if he's feeling like he doesn't want to leave home. Like he doesn't have the spoons. He has other things that he's interested in, and that's what he wants to be doing. And yet he still feels bad that he's ignoring/neglecting. My cat is now biting me again. Ignoring/neglecting this other person who wanted to get together with him. Come on, get your head at least in the shot so people can see how you abuse me, cat. Just sitting there biting me. Hello. You be good. But he wants to stay home and work on his own stuff, but he knows he's made commitments to somebody else to go do something, to go out, to get together with this person. But he didn't do it, which strikes me as sort of like, not necessarily social phobia, but like, I just don't want to do that. Like, I can't, like, I have stuff that I'm doing, I'm busy, and yet he knows he's not really busy, he's just busy with his own stuff, which is what's important to him. And I mean, and I say this as someone who does exactly this sort of thing, where it's like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to go do that thing, and oh, I don't want to go do that thing, but I said I would, so I better do it. And sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. So I think he's being way too hard on himself, and hopefully, since this song, since he ended his 9TAILS persona, maybe he's learned, like, oh yeah, no, this is just how I am. Like, if I don't want to do something, it's okay to not go do something. Like, you really don't have to do things you don't want to do, especially as an adult. And I don't know, that's just kind of the sense I get out of this. And I'm not saying isolate yourself and stay home and don't do anything. Like, I'm saying recognize what you need for yourself to survive. I won't even say be happy. You should also recognize what you need to do to actually be happy. But what do you have to do to get through the day? And if today is the day that you don't want to go out and go on a date or meet somebody that you said you were going to go out and meet, maybe it's probably better not to go do that. So stop beating yourself up, sewer person / 9TAILS. It's not good. I love his music, though. I would listen to tons of his music. Tons of it. And I have listened to a bunch of it here, and I'm going to listen to more. Brainy Shady, thanks a lot, man. I know there's a couple more songs that you sent in off of this list, and we will get to those soon. Pop Squat. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much. If you want to send me suggestions for songs, if you send me money, I will definitely do them. If you do not send me money and you just leave comments down below, I may do them, but no guarantee. And there's also information to become a patron on my Patreon, which I would appreciate as well. Thank you very much. Have yourself a good night. I'll be back with some more.